Hello, students. Meeting you all after a long time. So, students, today we are going to start the chapter, the address, and this is from your snapshot book. From Hornbill, we have done a lot of things like various chapters. So, let us move towards the second chapter of the book, Snapshot, the address, written by Marga Minko. Now, the name itself says the address. In everyone's life, the most important thing is to have a roof over his head. See, the basic things that we count that a person actually requires in his life, in his or her lifetime, is food, air, water, and a roof over his head. So, roof here refers to address. If you will say that I don't have any address, it means that you are not settled. Still, you are not settled. So, the chapter, how the name is written, the address, why it is written, the address, what is there in this chapter, we will see everything. So, let us start. This story, this short story, not story, rather, the short story is a poignant. G will be silent, and the meaning of poignant is very deeply affected. Sometimes what happens, a very small thing that you may underpass or surpass sometime, but something plays a vital role. Sometimes something plays a vital role in your life. Remember this. Sometimes what happens, a very small incident actually brings a big makeover or change in someone's life. We may consider it as very small, but that actually affect someone very deeply. So this story, short story, is a poignant account. Means that something has happened with this girl, daughter, and that has brought a lot of changes in her life, in her vision towards life and other things. So the short story is a poignant account of a daughter who goes in search of her mother's belonging after the war in Holland. Now, Holland is a place. Now, Holland ka the new name of this country is Netherlands, Amsterdam. You may see it in Europe. If you are interested in map, then Netherlands, that is Amsterdam, capital Amsterdam in Europe. So during the time of war, the name of this country was Holland, and Holland is a very famous European country. So what happened? If war occurs, remember, sometimes we think that, okay, war is happening, how it is going to affect the life of a common people. Remember, student, always remember this, that if anything happens, then directly or indirectly it has a great connection with you. It has a great connection with you. And how war actually related to someone's personal life, we will see in this chapter. How war affects someone's life, how deeply it affects, we will see in this chapter. So, what happened? A daughter goes in search of her mother's belonging after the war in Holland. Means now she has shifted to some other place, and when war ends, then she goes back to the same place to see the belongings, other items that were belonging to her mother. When she finds them, the objects evoke memories of her earlier life. Of course, suppose whenever I personally, if I'll tell you, whenever I see pencil, then somewhere or the else, all those memories related to pencil suddenly get evokes. So what happens when she finds them, whether she get them or not, that is another, but when she finds them, then the memories, the memory was good or bad, we will see in this chapter, but the memories actually evokes of her earlier life, previous life, the condition of war, everything actually evokes. However, she decides to leave them all behind and resolves to move on. Sometimes, if something is giving you a lot of pain, anything, then the best or the wisest decision is to leave that thing there only. To leave that thing there only and move on. If anything is reminding, suppose something is very precious to you, okay, but whenever you see that thing, you always feel very sad, very gloomy, because that thing is related to your something very near and dear, loss or something, then the wisest decision would be you must leave that thing there only and you should learn to move on. So in a very short, in 1 to 2 or to 3 sentence, I would like to tell you the story. What happens? They were living a very simple and good life. All of a sudden war started, and when war started, definitely one party or another party, they have to leave the country. So what happens, this lady girl and her mother, they were panicked, and they were thinking that any time any order may come from any place and they may ask us to leave. So what happened, she was sifting her items. She was sifting her items and small things that were present, or other precious relics, items, whatever that were present at their home. So they were shifting that shifting that thing to the neighbor, or the name of that lady at whose home place she was shifting. This was Mrs. S, whatever the name would be. So Mrs. Not Mrs. S, rather, sorry, Mrs. Darling, not Darling. Remember this, Mrs. Darling. We will see the reference, everything. So what happened? They were living a very good life. Suddenly war started. And then author's mother and author, they were panicked, and they thought that at any moment any order may come, any circular may come, and they have to leave this place. So what they decided that it is better to shift those precious things to someone's house. When things will become good or better or improve, when definitely the things will improve, then they will come back and collect those things and they'll start their life again. So it was the thought process. But whether it happened, whether war actually vanished, or whether they ever came back to that place, what happened we will see in this story. But it is very clear that she decides to move on. At last she decides to move on. It means that the experience was very bad. Of course, that's why she decided to move on. So let us start. Don't get confused. Do you still know me? I asked. I means author. Do you still know me? The woman looked at me searchingly. She had opened the door a chink. I came closer and stood on the step. So finally the chapter starts. See, the chapter will run in flashback. Present may, past may, it will fluctuate. Flashback. So don't get confused. The first thing that finally एक लड़की है, then she has arrived to someone's door, knock करती है, और उसके बाद वो पहला क्वेश्चन नॉक करने के बाद आप जाते हो कहीं पे, सपोज करो किसी के घर पे, और आप नॉक करके फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट यू आस्क इज, डू यू स्टिल नो मी? आई आस्क्ड. Now the description that has been given is, the woman looked at me searchingly, means after a long time might be, or otherwise whenever we see someone very stranger, and if any stranger will tell us that पहचाना मुझे, तो it is our first attitude, anyone's attitude, to look at him or her searchingly. She had opened the door a chink. I came closer and stood on the step. So what happened? She opened the door. A chink means she didn't open that completely. हाँ आइए बैठिए, आपको पहचानने की कोशिश करती हूँ. It was not her attitude. Rather, she was looking at her searchingly. And then what happened? The author, वो एक स्टेप, एक सीढ़ी और नज़दीक आ गई, so that वो मुझे पहचान ले. No, I don't know you. Who said this? The lady was opening the door. जो lady door को खोल रही थी, she completely refused to recognize her. नहीं, मैं आपको नहीं जानती. I am Mrs. S daughter. तो earlier she thought that कि face से या कुछ common features ऐसे हों जिससे वो मुझे recognize कर जाए. This was not the condition. So what she did, she said that, okay, if you're not recognizing me, let me give you my introduction. So I am Mrs. S daughters. मैं Mrs. S की daughter हूँ. She held her hand on the door as though she wanted to prevent it opening any further. Means पहले ही थोड़ा कम दरवाज़ा खोल के रखा था. This time what happened, वो दरवाजे को और पकड़ ली as if she wanted to prevent it. She doesn't want to open it. It means कि ये दो कंडीशन में होता है. When you are pretty sure कि ये कौन लड़की है मैं नहीं जानती, तब आप बंद करते हो दरवाज़ा, या फिर आप pretty sure होते हो yes, सॉरी, आप जब प्रिटी श्योर होते हो येस आई रिकग्नाइज दिस गर्ल, मुझे पता है कौन है ये लड़की और मुझे इसे अंदर नहीं आने देना, एट दैट टाइम यू डू सो. सो व्हाट हैपेंड, शी हेल्ड हर हैंड्स ऑन द डोर एज दो शी वांटेड टू प्रिवेंट इट ओपनिंग एनी फर्दर. हर फेस गेव एब्सोल्युटली नो साइन ऑफ रिकग्निशन. She kept staring at me in silence. Means ये lady जो है, she still kept staring at the author और no sign of recognition that yes, कुछ भी नहीं. Perhaps I was mistaken, I thought. Perhaps it isn't her. I had seen only her once, fleetingly, and that was years ago. It was most probable that I had rung the wrong bell. तो जब उसके फेस से, उस लेडी के फेस से ऐसा जेस्चर मिला जहाँ पे बिल्कुल भी लगा ऑथर कन्विंस हो गए दैट शी इज़ नॉट रिकग्नाइजिंग हर, एट दैट टाइम व्हाट शी डिड, शी फाइनली थॉट कि लगता है मैंने रॉन्ग जगह पे नॉक किया है, क्योंकि उनके फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन से नॉट अ सिंगल ट्रेस दैट शी इज़ रिकग्नाइजिंग मी. तो वो परहैप्स आई वॉज मिस्टेकन, वो खुद में इंट्रोस्पेक्ट कर रही है. She is not telling this, rather she is introspecting this. Perhaps I am mistaken and मुझे लगता है कि ये वो लेडी नहीं है, मैंने कहीं गलत. The woman let go of the door and stepped to the side. She was wearing my mother's green knitted cardigan. जैसे ऑथर को लग ही रहा था कि लगता है मैं गलत जगह पे आ गई हूँ, I stepped in someone else's house, but at the same time वो देखी कि वो लेडी वही कार्डिगन पहनी है जो किसने निट किया था, जो मेरी मदर ने बनाया था, ग्रीन कलर का कार्डिगन. तो अब तो वो इतना ज़्यादा कंफ्यूज नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि एक बार उसने देखा था, उसकी मदर ने एड्रेस भी दिया था, और वो कार्डिगन दैट एक्चुअली एडेड एज अ प्रूफ. तो शी सॉ दैट येस मदर्स ग्रीन निटेड कार्डिगन. द वुडन बटन्स वर रादर पेल फ्रॉम वॉशिंग. और सेकेंड थिंग्स, जो वुडन बटन थे उस कार्डिगन में, दैट वर लुकिंग वेरी शैबी, वो बहुत पेल हो चुके थे. इट मीन्स इसका दो मतलब है. इसका मतलब ये है कि जो बिलोंगिंग्स थे उन लोगों के, नाउ दैट लेडी, जो ये लेडी खड़ी है, शी इज़ यूजिंग देम. जो भी बिलोंगिंग्स वो लोग रख के गए थे इनके घर पे सेफ के लिए, अब वो बिलोंगिंग को ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, दे आर एक्चुअली यूजिंग देम. She saw that I was looking at the cardigan and half hid herself again behind the door. But I knew now that I was right. और जैसे लेडी ने इस चीज़ को नोटिस किया कि उसकी नज़र मेरे कार्डिगन पे है, and she was well aware that this cardigan belongs to her mother, तो definitely she has recognized. It means she tried to hide herself, and this time the author, she was completely sure, pretty sure that yes, I understood now that she is the same lady and she is trying to hide something. वो कुछ छिपाना चाह रही है and she is the same lady. Well, you knew my mother, I asked. Have you come back? Said the woman. So finally when she inquired that yes, now I understood madam that you knew my mother, आपको पता था. तो what she said, have you come back? क्या आप लोग वापस आ गए हो? Said the woman. I thought that no one had come back. Means war के बाद कोई भी व्यक्ति वापस नहीं आया था, तो उस लेडी को लगा अब शायद ये लोग कभी वापस नहीं आएंगे, तो अच्छा उनका जो भी सामान है वो हम लोग यूज़ कर सकते हैं. तो अभी अचानक से वापस आके कोई अथॉरिटी बोले येस दिस वाज माय बिलोंगिंग. सो सेड दैट यू केम बैक. आई थॉट कि तुम लोग नहीं वापस आओगे. शी सेड ओनली मी. इट मीन्स कि बाकी लोग वापस नहीं आए हैं. कौन वापस आया है? ओनली मी. ओनली मी हेयर रेफर्स टू ऑथर. अब ऑथर वापस आई है, उसके बाद वो क्या क्या चेंजेस करती है, कैसे कैसे फील करेगी व्हेन शी विल मूव फर्दर, वी विल सी. One more thing students, one more thing is this, that remember one thing always, वॉर जो सिचुएशन होता है वो एक व्यक्ति को सिर्फ एक तरह से ही नहीं, यू मेक्स थिंक कि मैडम वॉर तो बॉर्डर्स पे हो रहे हैं, डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली तो हम उससे लिंक नहीं है. नहीं, ईच एंड एवरी पर्सन इज लिंक डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली. हाउ कम? सपोज आपका किसी कंट्री के साथ वॉर है, एट द सेम टाइम उस कंट्री के साथ आपका ट्रेड हो रहा है, तो जो भी आप एक्सपोर्ट करवाते हो उसके यहाँ से वो तो महंगा हो जाएगा, तो फिर आपके लाइफ पे इफेक्ट डालेगा. तो ये तो बहुत छोटा सा एग्जांपल है, बट थ्रू दिस चैप्टर मार्गा मिंटको एक्चुअली वांट्स टू से कि कोई कोई वॉर ऐसा होता था कि एक आदमी अपना सब कुछ जहाँ कम्प्लीटली he is completely settled down, all of a sudden order arrived and he or she has to leave that place. Means you are saying that this belongs to me each and every day. आप किसी जगह को अपना मान के, अपना खरीद के इतना मेहनत से, and all of a sudden with a piece of paper, with a piece of paper means all of a sudden with a notice, small notice, you have to leave that place. So it's very tough. It's a very tough decision. So what we will see further in this chapter, that they have left that place and everything has changed now. Everything has changed now. वो वैसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है जैसा वो लोग पहले छोड़ के गए थे. अब उसके बाद when she will enter the house, author will find that all जो उसके मदर के belongings थे, जिसके लिए मदर बहुत पॉजिटिव थी, जैसे मान लो कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं दैट हमारे पेरेंट्स कहते नहीं ये अभी यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, स्पेशल गेस्ट आएंगे तब, और वो आपके स्पेशल चीज़ों को कोई ऐसे ही यूज़ करे तो ये थोड़ा सा दुख देने वाला होता है. तो शी वॉज यूजिंग ऑल दोज थिंग्स, और ये सारी चीज़ें दैट विल अल्टीमेटली हर्ट दिस गर्ल, और शी विल डिसाइड दैट सम टाइम, कभी कभी क्या होता है कि आपको उन सब चीज़ों को जब तक देखोगे आपको वॉर का याद दिलाएगा कि वी वेर इन सच ए गुड कंडीशन, ऑल ऑफ अ सडन वी हैव टू लीव दैट प्लेस. तो दैट विल ऑलवेज रिमाइंड यू, दैट विल रिमाइंड यू ऑफ वॉट, दैट विल रिमाइंड यू कितना प्रॉब्लम फेस करना पड़ रहा है सिर्फ बिकॉज ऑफ ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. सो ये सारी चीज़ों को मैं जब जब देखूँगी मुझे वॉर याद आएगा, माई पेरेंट्स. अब पेरेंट्स अगर आज साथ में नहीं है तब और याद आएंगे. तो बेटर क्या है कि उन सब चीज़ों को वहीं छोड़ के हमें मूव ऑन कर जाना चाहिए. शी हैज़ शिफ्ट टू सम अदर प्लेस, सम अदर कंट्री, एंड शी डजंट वांट टू कम बैक. ओके, उसको बीच में लगा कि यस मदर बिलोंगिंग्स है तो मैं एक बार देख लूँ. सो वी विल read the chapter properly, slowly. At the same time students, as you are well aware that now attendance is compulsory, so at the desired or the required time I'll send you the attendance link. You have to fill up that and then you have to send it to me. At any day I can take Google Meet, मैं Google Meet से भी क्लास ले सकती हूँ, इससे भी ले सकती हूँ. So you need to very cautious. आपको पता होना चाहिए आपका अटेंडेंस बहुत ही कंपलसरी है और आपका अटेंडेंस नोट डाउन किया जा रहा है रजिस्टर में. सो शो सम सीरियसनेस, SO comma SHOW, show some seriousness. One more thing, through this platform I want to say, आपके 11th का रजिस्ट्रेशन हम लोग कर रहे हैं सारे टीचर्स, एंड वी आर फाइंडिंग अ लॉट ऑफ डिफ़िकल्टीज़. मतलब अब रेयरली ही कोई फॉर्म हमें ऐसा मिला है जो कम्प्लीटली भरा हुआ है. किसी का आधार नंबर नहीं है, तो कोई अपना 10th पास कब किया वो नहीं भरा है. तो वो जब हम लोग एंट्री कर लेंगे तो डेफिनेटली विल कॉल यू. अब एक लड़की कोई है जूही कुमारी, उसने अपना फ़ोटोग्राफ पे नाम ही गलत दिया है, एनुअल इनकम नहीं भरा है, तो आप कौन से बोर्ड से वो नहीं भरे हो, तो रोल नंबर नहीं भरे हो, तो दीज आर इनकम्प्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशंस. सो वी मे कॉल यू फॉर दैट टू कंप्लीट, पर्सनली फ़ोन करके या फिर से भरवाया जाए. सो आप थोड़ा सा 11th क्लास में चले गए हो. यू नीड टू वेरी कॉन्शियस व्हाट यू आर फिलिंग अप. I'll be 11D's क्लास टीचर जो कॉमर्स की गर्ल्स होंगी. If you have any query, then you can contact me on this number only. My name is Shweta. Perhaps क्या अभी तक आपको जाना चाहिए. तो इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी 11D कॉमर्स, अभी सेक्शन डिवीज़न भी आपको पता चल जाएगा, 2-3 दिन में वो हो जाएगा. और दिस टाइम वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डिवाइड सेक्शन लाइक yes section A will contain all the gems. No, not like that. All section will have uniform students, good students, average students, so that वो जो inferiority और वो जो complex है बच्चे के दिमाग में कि नहीं, if I am in section A it means I am very smart, and if I am in section B it means I am very dull. No, it will be distributed evenly. हर section में proper बच्चे होंगे हर तरह से. आप you need to be very careful for your further studies because attendance is compulsory. So I'm signing off here only. For further any query you can contact me on this number, you can WhatsApp me, but before 8 p.m, not after that. So thank you students.